Hmm. Right, 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 right. You know what time it is, man? Do you know what time it is? It's how do you say kid season? Let me start. Honestly speaking, there are a lot of people that are like really mad, like really furious because of the fact that kid had his backstory revealed in the he had his backstory revealed in the SBS in the new SBS 104. But that's not his full backstory. That's not his full backstory whatsoever. You know what I mean? So for people to think that that's his full backstory, it's not. All right. And I'm gonna go into detail why it's not, but let's hold on. That's not why you jumped on here for me to just jump the gutter and skip over some things. I'm gonna go into detail. You feel me? On not go into detail, but I'm going to right now talk about kids formation. Of the kid pirates. The meaning behind kid shit. Like this, I ain't gonna lie. This backstory, bruh, of how he formed the kid pirates, bruh, is so gas, bro. Like there's two versions of this. There's like the Arthur version, the Library of O'Hara on Twitter, and then there's freaking the one that was translated by Pew Peace, right? So this is the question in the SBS. It was asked, is there a reason why Kid and Killer became pirates? And what's the story behind Heat and why are joining them? This is just the story of this is just like a brief summary, not going into detail, just saying things that like the island of Kid wasn't revealed, the freaking person you're gonna see, right? And then Oda responds and says, of course there's a story. These four were born on a certain island in the South Blue. He didn't say the island name. Kid and Killer knew each other since they were kids. The country they lived in is not allied with the world government. Now we see why Kid is the way he is. Like, come on, right? And a gang ruled the country as if they're royalties. There are four districts on the island. Each of them have their own outlaw group. And the four leaders are Kid, Killer, Heat, and Wire. So all four of these guys, all four of these guys were together, right? Like they all were together, ruling each individual district. Like that's fire. Like Kid already had but at such a young age, Kid was ruling districts, bro. Come on, bro. And who knows when he ate his fruit, right? There were conflicts every single day. One day, Kid's close friend was killed by the gang. Her name was Victoria S. Durianica. That's the girl Kid had a crush on. If you already know in the SBS, Kid already had a crush on this girl. Kid and Killer's crush revealed it in the previous SBS. Kid, in his rage, united the four group and took down the mightiest force in the country, the gang. And it says, Kid said, I don't want to stay in a closed world like this. And like that, he took his friends and formed a pirate group with them, naming their ship Victoria Punk. So we know why Kid named his ship the Victoria Punk. We know the meaning behind his ship's name, right? And also, like, that's fire, right? And we know Kid's not the type of guy, isn't the hard headed, not the hard headed, but like cruel, wise guy that everyone think he is, right? I remember, I think in chapter, and that honestly speaking, I remember in chapter 1029, I believe, the Tower chapter, when Kid was going through the headache and migraine with from fighting Big Mom. Kid was literally like, huff, huff, headache? No, what's happening to me? I finally reached the four emperors. If I down now, what's the point of my whole pirating career? Like, you know what I mean? We still don't know. Like, I mean, Kid literally became a pirate because of the way he grew up, right? What happened to his childhood friend slash crush? So, like, him growing up the way he did and what happened to him, we know why he does that, and like why it's probably not only for him but for also Victoria, where who knows what like with this brief summary right now, we could think of a lot of things, right? Who knows what, like, how, what type of era Kid wants, what type of world Kid wants. Kid could possibly want a world where, like I said, like in the SB had said, right? His country was not allied with the world government, right? And there was a gang. Let me see. A gang ruled the country as if they're royalties, the entire country, and but Kid ruled districts, so it's probably like the gang couldn't really like I wonder how did Kid even do that? Like, if there was a gang that ruled, that's what I'm saying. This is just a brief summary. We don't even know the entire thing of what of of this backstory that Kid has. This is just the formation, right? And like the reason Heat and Wire joined them. This is the formation of the Kid Pirates. So it's like, dude, I don't know. Kid could honestly, I don't know if Kid wants a world where it's like peaceful or anything, because it's the way he acts currently right now. He only cares about himself and his crew. He doesn't care about anyone else, etc. That, like, how did Kid even was able to like have 4 districts? Of course, he was the leader of Killer, Heat and Wire. Heat and Wire grew up with them too. We didn't even know that. Like I said, we don't even. This was just a brief summary. So Kid could possibly, along with Killer. I mean, yeah, Kid backstory isn't done yet. He didn't even go in detail. He didn't go in depth or anything. We don't even know when he ate his fruit. We don't even know how he destroyed these royalties. This gang member that defeated the royalties. All we know is he owned Kid, Killer, Heat, and Wire. All 4 of those guys had each of their individual districts. How did they do that? We don't know. He didn't go in depth with this backstory. He defeated the gang. He grouped all those guys together and defeated the gang. How did they do that? We don't know. How was he even able to run districts with a gang? Each individual district with the gang. By the gang that ruled over their island. And obviously they were like dictators. So how the frick did he was able to do that? How was he even able to, did he use his fruit to defeat them? How was Kid even able to do that? We don't know. So I don't know why most people are like seriously complaining about the fact that this was his backstory. This isn't even Kid's backstory, bro. It's just a brief summary of of what what we think we know of Kid. You know what I mean? And this just raises the conclusion. I mean, not conclusion, but like even more assumptions or beliefs of what Kid could possibly be. So we don't actually know, we don't really know anything at all. People are just making assumptions, right? I want to read author's version of this backstory, right? I think I like authors better because author actually went in depth with everything. Order reveals the full backstory of the Kid Pirates. This is by Arthur. SBS 104. Ready? Kid, Killer, Heat, and Wire were born in a certain island in the South Blue, unaffiliated with the world government, which was ruled by a criminal gang that acted as its royalty. The district was subdivided into 4 districts, which each had its own local criminal gang, each led by the 4 aforementioned characters, with conflicts arising on a daily basis. In spite of that, Kid and Killer had been childhood friends since they were young. Kid, we already knew this. Others probably said that so much times in the story and SBS's already. They've been childhood friends ever since. So, and plus the fact that Kid, and I know I'm repeating myself, but Kid, Killer, Heat, and Wire were all together, and they ruled their 4 districts, their own separate districts, and they were like doing like criminal activities, right? They all had their own local criminal gang. Fire is the third, right? Third part of the thread. At some point, Kid and Killer became close friends with a girl called Victoria S. Shurton, or Duryanika, right? Duryanika. Remember, her name is Victoria S. Duryanika. But in English, you could just say Shurton or Shurton for short. I think that's the translated name for her, Duryanika, right? But I'm gonna read that over. At some point, Kid and Killer became close friends with a girl called Victoria S. Shurton, Duryanika, right? But I'm gonna just say Shurton, right? They became friends with Shurton. This character was previously mentioned and talked about in volumes 8, 87, and 98. Right? This is part 4. However, one day Victoria was killed by the gang ruling the country. Who knows how she even got killed? All we know is what does it really matter how she got killed? Who killed her? We just know it was by the gang, right? They probably tried to R her, if you know what R, they probably tried to R her or kidnapped her. She probably wasn't compliant, trying to be compliant with them. And there's like, all right, then bet, boom, they just shot her, probably killed her, stabbed her, beheaded her. Who knows what they did to her? They killed her. We don't know how, or even went in depth on why they even killed her. We just know she got killed by them, right? Right? This drove Kid so mad that he united the 4 gangs from the 4 districts and led a coup d'etat alongside Killer, Heat, and Wire to take down the criminal gang from power, overthrowing the current rule. But I'm not gonna lie, what's funny is this too. We don't know, like currently right now, right? We don't know the other 9 of the Kid Pirates. So you're trying to tell me Kid actually destroyed those gang members, right? That acted as royalties that ruled over Kid's country. We still don't know the name. This is the brief summary. I don't know why people are mad. This is just a brief summary, a formation of the Kid Pirates. That's it. He didn't even go in depth with everything. Kid's backstory is still going to be revealed in the story. There's nothing to worry about whatsoever, right? So the thing is, so Kid defeated the royalties. I'm just wondering right now, did Kid seriously defeated those guys and just left his country? Maybe right, I'm not gonna lie. Probably right now, Kid probably has his flag on that country. Kid has his flag on the country. Kid probably put his flag. That country is his territory. And the fact that he defeated Big Mom alongside, he was on a temporary alliance with, Luffy and Law, them being the three captains, the three heads of that, the defeat of Big Mom and Kaido makes it even more terrifying. So yeah, Kid marked his territory. Probably when he left, but who knows right now? It's like, I wonder if Kid actually still keeps in touch with that island. You know what I mean? Damn. This is so interesting, man. This is so interesting. I wasn't done reading the thread of authors right away, right? I'm going to just go back to the fourth one. However, one day Victoria was killed by the gang ruling the country. This drove Kid so mad that he united the four gangs from the four districts and led a coup d'etat alongside Killer, Heat, and Wire to take down the criminal gang from power, overthrowing the current rule. After that event, Kid told the others that he didn't want to live in such a confined world. So he formed a pirate crew with the four of them and set out the sea, naming their ship the Victoria Punk in Victoria's memory. That's fire. Like, come on, bro. That's fire. The reason why he names his ship the Victoria Punk, which is actually a freaking cool name either way. I thought he just named his ship the Victoria Punk just to call it the Victoria Punk. But nah, he actually called it the Victoria Punk because of his friend, his childhood friend / crush, and then, avenging her by destroying. Come on, bro. Kid has been killing ever since he was a kid. Right? It's been, and like him murdering that gang, and then he's like, in memory of her, he named the ship after her. That's fire, bro. Oda was in his bag writing that. Like, that's fire. Man, I couldn't write this any better. Right? It's like, I don't think, and like I said before, this isn't, Oda's not done. He didn't even go in depth with everything. This isn't the end. We don't, bruh. The only reason why he joined, bruh. The only reason they follow Kid and Killer, right? Heat and Wire. We know why they follow him. We know why they joined his crew. But that's about it. He didn't go in depth with anything. He didn't say how they got defeated, how this happened, how that happened, how this happened. You know what I mean? Like, bro. But it's funny though. Like, they actually became pirates because of their childhood friend dying. But this leaves an interest to me, right? If they didn't die, if Shirton didn't die, if Victoria didn't die, then would he have become a pirate then? You know, that's truly interesting. I find that interesting because I'm genuinely trying to figure out if 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 his childhood friend didn't die whatsoever, would Kid have become a pirate? That's interesting to me. I generally don't understand that at all, actually. Um, Not in the slightest. But wow, man. But damn, my Captain John theory. Like, there's a video saying me doing Eustass Kid is the son of Captain John. I mean, this doesn't debunk my theory of him still being the son, but it's like that's the thing though. Like I said, this isn't even the full backstory of Kid, how he became a pirate. This isn't even a full backstory of Kid of saying. I mean, like Oda literally could have wrote this in the story, and there was multiple times he could have wrote this in the story too. This is the. I'm not gonna lie. This is what pisses me off. Right? Remember in Udon when Kid, when it was revealed Kid escaped Udon, we could have gotten a panel of Kid, of him running away, hiding while they search for him. And he's like, shoot, Kid. He's like, shoot, Killer, Heat, Wire. Where are you guys? What did they do? What did that bastard Kaido do? And then from there, flashback, boom. How not even how it all started, but just summary, like how him drawing it out, summary. Or not even at that, or yeah, honestly, wait a minute. He could have went from there, summary of them being kids, them probably ruling the four districts, probably them all them together as kids, or when they were in the like teenage years or like 15 type, yeah, type B, probably 15 or 14, the same age with Ace in them, right? Like them being that age, right? And then you got and then you just cut away, then that's it. And then after that, it's when we go to the Kamuzu, the manslayer being Killer, right? Right after that, when they're drowning, when Killer's crying like, damn it, you hate when people laugh. You always hated that laugh. Killer, what's wrong with you? Stop laughing. And then kids crying, whatever. And then that's when they get like hung and they start drowning in the water when the thing that Queen did to them. And that's probably when it all started. Or probably even 1029, bro. When Kid was literally talking about, damn it, this what was the point of my whole pirating career if I was gonna die like this? It probably could have boom started right there. But nope, Kid, I say Kid. Oda revealed this important information in a backstory. Oda, it revealed the formation of the Kid Pirates in a backstory. Bruh, he didn't even, bruh. He did do it to Law too. I mean, we don't know the formation of like, we don't really know the formation of, no. Yeah, we don't really know. We know the formation of the Heart Pirates, which is Law's crew, but we don't really know like the like he didn't really skip the backstory of Law and Corazon about why he actually want to avenge, Corazon, how it all started, how he got his fruit. All that was revealed in the backstory, right? How Law grew up and etc. We still don't know. We still don't know why Kid. And there's a picture where Kid's holding a robot and he has a wrench in his hand. We don't know why Kid has that. Not why Kid has that, but Kid's an engineer. We don't know how that started. Kid being an engineer. How he even met? How did he even meet Killer? How did they even started being childhood friends? You know what I mean? We don't know the actual full story behind like the gang leaders being of royalty and all that other stuff. Don't get me wrong, it would be better if he revealed it. There were multiple times where Oda could have showed this, bro. Multiple times in the story. I gave you 3 ways he could have did that, but he did not do that. I don't know why he loves SBS so much. You're a mangaka, dude. Like, that's so lazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, in my personal opinion, this is my opinion. That's lazy. That's really lazy, right? But honestly speaking, I think Kid isn't done. This isn't the full backstory of Eustass Captain Kidd at all. If you think this is the full backstory, you're lying to yourself. This isn't the full backstory. All the guy in the SBS question asked was, how did Kid? Why were Kid? My dog Ashura, how you doing, man? My dog is here. That's my dog right there, man. All we know is Kid. Why did Kid and Killer become pirates? And then all we know is why did Heat and Wire join them? But he didn't show it, right? So it's like, dude, is he done for? You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't mean he's done for. To believe that Kid, come on, bro. Out of all pure honesty, bro, Kid, Law, and Luffy are like 3 guys that are like not the most important characters in the story, but they have high portrayal and really, really relevant. He literally did Luffy's backstory. Why Luffy became the way he is, who he is, etc. We didn't see Luffy's backstory until when? I mean, he didn't reveal it in the SBS, but still, you know what I mean? We aren't done with Kid, bro. Right? We're not done with Kid whatsoever. Right? So it's like, dude. And then you also got Law. With Law too. Law's backstory got revealed. It's not like his devil fruit or how did the like all bro. The same thing with Beppo and them. Someone asked the same question. We don't even. I'm not. Wait, do we even know why Law became like a pirate though? All we know is his backstory, but we don't know why he became a pirate. He didn't have to. He didn't have to become a pirate to avenge freaking Dofi or anything like that. He could have been a marine. He could have been a marine. He could have just stayed on Dofi's crew, waiting to plot against Dofi and all that other stuff. But aside from that, right? It's like, dude, Kid isn't done, bro. Kid isn't done whatsoever. Kid's story is just starting. This was just the formation of the Kid Pirates. And at such a young age, too, that's so fire. Like, when you think about it, dude, that's legit. That's genuinely fire. Kid had his own, but he already had his own squadron, and the leaders of like his own squadrons had their own districts while a gang ruled the entire country. How the frick did Kid even do that? How on earth did Kid even do that, bro? That's insane to me. Right? And then he defeated the squadron. We don't know who the leader was, but he defeated the squadron leader. We don't even know how Kid ended up on this island, on a certain island. We don't know the name of the island. Kid's not done yet, man. Kid is not done yet. If you think he's done, blasphemy. Kid's arc is just starting, and we're gonna be in for a ride, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm truly happy, bro. Like this is like the thing that seriously amped up my day today. And I'm honestly happy about it, kid. Like the kid pirates, or kid in general. Um, but yeah, I wonder what. It's the fact that he revealed this in the SBS, right? So what I'm genuinely trying to figure out, or know, or understand right now, does this mean we're going to see Kid? Bro, what's crazy is too, in the little SBS, it's revealed that Kid he's trying to gain the ability to be the most violent pirate in the world in the SBS. In the SBS, it's literally revealed he doesn't even want to fight Shanks because of his arm. Then why does he want to fight Shanks? When he fights Shanks, we're going to actually see who Eustass Captain Kid really is. We don't even know why his epithet is Captain. They literally call him Captain. Why do they call him Captain? Like, seriously, you can't tell me, oh, he had his own district, so therefore, why does the Marines call him Captain though? The Marines put Captain as his epithet. Luffy is Straw Hat Luffy. Why? He wears a hat. Surgeon of Death. Trafalgar D. Water Law. Why? The Opnomy. Roar of the Sea. Apu. Why? Because of his fruit, his music, and everything. Like Gluttonous Jewelry Bonnie. Why? Because she's an eater. No, they call her Big Eater. Or Gluttonous, yeah. Right? Because she's an eater. They know why. But why do they call him Captain? Like, don't get me wrong. Oh, because he's a captain of a pirate ship. They call everyone Captain. But his specific specific epithet is Captain. Why? Why is he an engineer? Why this and that? This and that. It's going to come through. It's going to be built up. Bro, this alone is better than the entirety of Kaido's backstory, bro. And I'm not going to lie. That's not a hot take. It's not a cold take. That's a fact. That Kid Pirate formation and everything, that's better than Kaido's whole freaking backstory. Like, shoot, I mean, you can disagree, but am I wrong? We aren't done with Kid 100. Facts are sure we're not. We're not done with Kid, bruh. Like, we still don't know a lot of things about Kid. The Eustass Captain Kid backstory from the hit, man. I can't wait, man. Imagine the back-to-back Kid chapters. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, if this backstory alone, bro, if you look at everyone that read the SBS on Twitter and stuff, bro, everyone's like, what the frick? Why is Kid backstory actually so fire? Why Kid so... But this backstory is fire. Everyone's praising Kid. Everyone's literally saying Kid's backstory is fire. So imagine when we actually get the meaning behind his epithet, how that, like, when it's revealed how he ate his fruit, why did he eat his fruit? You know what I mean? Like, what if, like, as if whilst he was fighting the gang royalties, he needed the fruit. And then that's when he basically became an actual engineer. They couldn't stop him. Imagine him, the guys, the district. Imagine Kid is the reason why he built Killer's Sonic Scythe. Who knows? Killer could have probably been an acrobatic guy in his own village that used to work in a circus or something. Who knows? Like, stuff like that is fire to me, and that's just an assumption of what I'm saying. Maybe he went into went into fight all those guys solo dolo. Went into the castle. They're like, "Kid, you want us to be?" He's like, "No, I do it alone. I don't care if I die. I'm gonna avenge Victoria." He goes in there, all of them with swords, guns, bullets, shot, and he's just like repel all of it. You know what I mean? Like some stuff like that, but it's like we're not done yet. People think we're done. Oh, this is his entire backstory, and that's it. Really, bro? Really? The things kids says, the thing kids done. Come on, bro. It's not over. It is not over. Guys, please, who are in here, please like, comment, subscribe, share this video. I'm truly entertaining. I'm telling you, I'm an entertaining guy, bro. That's what I'm saying. All sure, it's like, bro, I don't think people understand. Like, when Oda actually goes in depth with this backstory, it's gonna be crazy, bro. And people just don't understand that. People honestly believe, people honestly think this is Kid's backstory. This is the end of Eustass Captain Kidd. Oh, Oda just summed up everything. Why he became a pirate. Why he became this. No, bro, this is not it. All we just got is the formation of the Kid Pirates. All you just gave was a brief summary. Yeah, but I can basically sum it up right now by saying it. Yeah, the reason why Kid formed the Kid Pirates is because he didn't want to live in the world where he lived in, especially since his friend died. And then Heat, Killer, Wire joined up together. They named the ship the Victoria Point, and they set out to sea. But we still don't know what his actual goal is. He said he doesn't want to live in a world like this. What does he mean by that? He says he doesn't want to live in a world like that, but yet you're still violent. What type of world what type of world does Kid want to live in? Because even when you're not trying to be noble. You know what I mean? You're not trying to you're not bro, like I said, you're not trying to be noble. You're not trying to save people, because even when the district when the gang who were pretending to be royals took over your island, your country, you still were doing criminal activities. Why is that? You know what I mean? Like, why were you still continuing to do criminal activities? You know what I mean? You would think he would be the opposite, but no. He went and you know what I mean? It's did he even care when they were, taking over the island? It's as if dude, it's as if he took over the island. No, the gang took over the island, his entire country, and then he's like, I don't care. As long as none of my family and friends don't get hurt, I'm okay with anything they do. And he owned districts while the gang took over the entire country. How the frick did Kid even do that? Did he even have the Jiki no Mi, his magnet fruit? How the frick did he do that? How was him and his... But he had his own, and each of the district had their own outlaw group. How the frick did he do that? How the heck did he defeat the guy even? How did he even defeat the guy? Like I said, did he have the magnet fruit? Like, dude, how did their country even get taken over by? You know what I mean? Were their country too weak? Or was it even when he was born, they were already, even when kid was born, the country was already taken over by? But it doesn't really say that, right? Because we don't know. These four were born in a certain island in the South Blue. All of them were born in the same island, right? Kid and killer knew each other since they were kids. The country they live in is not allied with the world government. That's all we know. And the gang ruled the country as if they were royalties. That's all we know. The gang ruled the country as if they were royalties. It didn't say, like, you know what I mean? It's Oda, all he gave was a brief summary of how were they formulated. And he can't just say, and when the guy asked the question, Oda didn't just say, yeah, they were formulated because, yeah, all kid did was, find them all together and that's it. Yeah. And if he said that the guy, he wouldn't have really answered that guy's question. And this isn't even a backstory, like I said. He's gonna go more in depth with it. I wanna believe in Oda. Don't get me wrong. There's a part of me that doubts him heavily. Like there's like an 80% part of me that doubts him heavily, the way he does things. You know how Oda be, bro. Like other mangaka would have showed the whole that would have given you like freaking 15 chapters. That's an exaggeration. Probably like 1 to 3 chapters. But they would dedicate those 1 to 3 chapters entirely to that character's backstory. It's crazy. We got Senior Pink's backstory before we got Kid's backstory. Hey yo! But but yeah, it's really nothing to worry about. Sure, there's so much to explore with Kid, bro. There is. It's like I don't know why people are just jumping the gutter thinking that as if like, oh, Kid's just done for. Kid's done for because of this and that. It doesn't make sense, man. Generally doesn't make sense. People are over exaggerating. People don't understand the formation of the Kid Pirates. Like, you know what I mean? Like people generally don't understand, dude. If they understood, they wouldn't have said stuff like that, They're just jumping the gutter. Bro, you got freaking Zoro. You got Zoro. Top 2 in the damn verse. And favorite characters, by the way. And everyone loves Zoro. Zoro doesn't really have a backstory. Backstory. Yet people love the crap out of him. Frankie, man. Usopp, You know what I mean? Like, and yet people loved him. Just the way it is, man. But anyway, I don't think people will understand that at all. I don't think people will understand it whatsoever. You got freaking Blackbeard and all that. You got Marco, bro. Top 20 in the damn verse. No backstory. That's insane to me. I ain't gonna lie. But I ain't gonna lie. If he ran, bro, if they run back that top 100, bro, globally, bro, Kid is 23. He's higher than Odin, Roger, Whitebeard, and those boys got Roger doesn't have a backstory, but but those guys are like should be higher than Kid, and yet Kid top 23. That's insane. I ain't gonna lie, that shocked me. I thought Kid was gonna probably be like top 50, but nah, top 23. That's crazy. He is top 50, but you know what I mean. But at the same time, I'm just trying to figure out what is Oda going to do. Kid's going to be top 10, 15. Facts, Ashura. Kid is going to be top 10, top 15 in the verse globally in popularity, right? He's going to be top 50. What Wano? Would he show the Wano? Mind you, it's only in the West, or I can say only in America that I actually see kids slander, but Japanese or any other country, bruh. But in other countries, when they're doing like other countries of Kid was like top one in those other countries when it came to voting. I was like, what? And like the foreigner countries, like in the East, for like the foreign countries, not in the West. I was like, whoa, Kid top one in your country? That's crazy. That's crazy. But hey, man, like they like Kid. I like Kid. It's my favorite character. And it's not done yet. You know? Guys, share the stream, please, man. I hope I can I need to, I need to do this more often. I need to stream more and more and more and more and more. I could have streamed last week, talk about basically anything but frick. I don't know, like YouTube is really discouraging. It gets discouraging a lot. Like, especially like you barely getting views. You probably put so much hard work and dedication to your videos and probably only end up with like 20 views or 50 views, 70 views. You know what I mean? It can get discouraging, but I just got to keep pushing. I do this for fun. I do it because I like it, and I want to interact with more people as well. I don't like when people did agree. Me, it sounds weird, but I don't like when people agree with me much. I'd rather hear your side of the story, your opinion of how you feel about a certain something. You know what I mean? So I want more people to come in here. Like, even if a hater were to come in here without being extremely, how do you say it a nice way, stupid, saying kids trash this and that for no reason. It's like, I'd like to discuss that. Not that, but like just give you a reason why you don't like kid, or even anything we're discussing. The other stream was nice. It was really good. A lot of people joined the stream, and you had people talking about the Law versus BB, the Law versus Blackbeard. Everyone loved it. Everyone was excited, joining up together. For those, when I end the stream, we're gonna probably, hopefully, you get to the end of this part. Like the video, like the freaking video, bro. Hope we see more, bro. With this SBS reveal, I hope, bro. Chapter 1065, we're not gonna get kid. I hope like chapter 1066 or three chapters coming up, we get kid. Please, Oda, bruh. I need to see kid. You showed us Blackbeard. I need to see kid. And also, too, what I want to add upon this formation of the Kid Pirates, bro, if the Hard Pirates looked good versus Blackbeard's crew, trying to sink their ship, Sachi, blowing up the apple bomb, showing their abilities, what's his name? Captain, what's his name? John? I forgot. Bart. Yeah, John Bart being able to block, what's his name? Bullets. Bro, if they look that good, and when Kid was a young guy, he had Heat and Wire on his crew. Imagine what Heat and Wire could do. They're obviously the third and fourth commander of his crew. I'm pretty sure they're strong. Probably Oda just didn't want to show how strong they were in Wano, but this just proves that, yeah, Kid's crew is that strong to own districts in the island that was ruled over by gangs. That his island got taken over by gangs. Just imagine. It's really hard, man, but I know you're gonna make it, man. Keep grinding. Hopefully, we get up there sooner, bro. For real, Asha, I appreciate that, bro. You like my my number one supporter when it comes to this. When it comes to the YouTube, right? When it comes to live streaming, me posting my videos, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Asha. When I live stream or post videos, you're the first person I expect to like comment or join my live streams. You wasn't there for the Kaiju H stream I did on Thursday, though. Sucks. You left me out, man. That was a good chapter. Post Egghead arc is Kid's arc 100%. If Punk has his mirroring Egghead, like what Lurking said. Yeah, for real, bro. I really hope. I genuinely hope, bro. Like I said, bro. I really hope that kid that we get to see kid, just like how we got to see Law versus Blackbeard. Are you kidding me, bro? I just want to see kid freaking probably we get in the chapter. We see Oda has like his box on a certain island, dot dot dot, and then we see kid says, huh, I guess we finally found, or we just see a silhouette of a guy saying, you finally found. He's saying like, who are you guys? Kid, we cut to kid saying, we found you, man with the burnt scar, and then we just get like a to be continued. And then next chapter it shows who the man with the burnt scar is. Whoever that guy is, that'd be fire, bro. And they talk about what, bro. I hope they fight this guy. Like this guy, I already was pushing the idea that this guy has conqueror's coding, like advanced hockey, and it's you know what I mean, bro. Like but I'm genuinely hoping, bro. I'm hoping that, like, I don't want Kid to fight Shanks yet. But yo, I'm not gonna lie, if Kid meets Shanks, bro, and Shanks is like, imagine we cut to a thing, and then you see kids like, I came, he's like, I like, or Shanks just being like, hey, I came for my round, and Shanks be like, you're here for round two, and then we see Kid. But I would rather we get the plot line of him finally meeting the man with the burn scar. That's why he's been doing what he's been doing this whole time. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. This was so exciting, bro. Like, I really hope Kid plot line, bro. The fact that Oda even mentioned Kid saying the man with the burnt scar, you already know Kid's gonna be fire, bro. Bruh. Man, it's gonna be crazy, bro. But I hope you guys like the stream, man. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday. Thursday. Live reaction will be coming from me, bro. We're going to go crazy, bro. You know what I mean? We're gonna go crazy this week, bro. Hopefully, I want to keep streaming more. Like I said, if there's more to talk about, you know what I mean. But yeah, W stream. Thanks, Ashura, bro. I'm always happy that you're here. We could be together and discuss. Used to say I'm out, bro.